Hello my friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming. So glad you're here. And today I'm here to work on some more on this Halloween journal I'm making out of this Scooby-Doo The Haunted Carnival book. So we started it in my last video where I was working on this, and we got the cover together. We kept the golden spine for our spine, and today we're going to work on pockets, decorate a little bit on this cover, and a little bit back here covering up this barcode and this little branding right here. So first let's do the pockets. And I decided, I was looking at my scrapbook paper and I thought, well, I have all these treat bags. I think it would be fun to use a treat bag for a pocket. So this is what I have done here. We're going to glue these down, but then this is a treat bag that I cut down. So I was going to show you, it's super easy, but I was going to show you real quick how I did this. Let me just even up these a little bit more here so we can glue it down. Just noticed it wasn't totally, there we go. That's what I wanted it to look like. It's just a treat bag, one of those ones I showed you when I showed you the video where I showed you my Halloween stash. That was one of the treat bags, one of the mini treat bags that I showed you. So let's see, I'm going to glue these down with some art glitter glue. I think these are really cute. This was a smaller one, so that's why I didn't cut it down. It's the only one I had. I got it in Happy Mail, I'm sure. It was coming back to me like, since it's been a year since I looked at, pretty much a year, or probably maybe over a year since I looked at my Halloween stash. I forgot where some of the things, like maybe I purchased most of the things, but then I was remembering a couple things as I looked through again. I was like, oh yeah, I got that from in Happy Mail, and I know exactly where it came from. So thank you again to the person who sent me some Halloween Happy Meal last year, or whenever it was. Maybe it wasn't even last year, but I'm just remembering where some of the things came from. So yeah, it takes a minute for the to sift through the files of your brain sometime, right? Remember where things came from. So okay, so I put the art glitter glue on the back of that one. I'm just going to kind of glue it down right in the middle here. I went more toward the bottom so that I have room for something to come out and put in without it, going over the top, unless I want it to go over the top. So I'm going to put it toward the bottom here. And another thing about these treat bags is they're already decorated. I mean, I could add a little word or something if I wanted to, but you don't have to. I think they're so cute all by themselves. So there we go. And so we'll have room for a little, I don't have a tag right here right now, but we'll have a room for, a long tag to fit down in there. And this one, see, like I was going to use, this is the other size, or the regular size. This one I believe I got in Happy Mail, so see how much bigger this one is. It's not even, I have some that are bigger than this, and they would fit there, but it goes right up to, the other one kind of really fills up the space, the bigger one, and this one does fill up the space too, as you could see. And I could do that, but I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could cut it down? And so that's what I did with this one, which I think, and I wanted this purple one in here because of the purple here on the cover. So I put this one here, add some purple here inside this journal too. So let's glue this one down. And then I'll show you how I made this. Of course, super simple like I said, but in case I'm trying to get a jump on any questions somebody might have, like, can you show us how you did that? Well, I'm going to show you how I did that, and you won't even have to ask me, right? So, again, toward the bottom. So, a little decoration. I have plenty of room for something to stick out the top. Plus, this, if I don't, somebody else might want to. Whoever ends up with this journal might want to put something up here. So, let's get this glued down. And then let's see, I'll go ahead and show you how I made this, and then we'll do the outside. So yeah, the outside's going to be fun too. So this will just take a minute. So here's my, the only thing is that you have to be careful of the treat bag that you're using, because you are cutting off the top. So like this one, see, it's kind of an all over design, so it didn't matter. And I picked this one because I could cut it off right here. It's going to be a little taller, isn't it? I think it'll be a little taller than this one, but still shorter than it is now. So let's do this. So I cut it off so I would have enough room. See, I wanted to still make a little, see how I made a little upper part, like it looks like it what did before, with this little white back flap kind of place here. So I wanted it to still look like a paper bag. So I cut it off. See, I need room for that. I need room for it to go in, to go across here, and then I need room for that little flap. So I'd say cut about, I'm going to cut, let's see what an inch looks like. Inch, yeah, let's cut about, not quite an inch. I'm going to say 3/4 of an inch above the design that says trick or treat here. So something like that. It might be an inch. Let's see. Let's actually measure it so you know, and I know too. So that is 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's what I was going for. So that's what I got. So then, I mean, it's so simple, right? But I just went ahead and cut. Let's see, did I cut my corners first? I can't remember what I did. Oh yeah, because that's going to be cut off. So I cut my corners first, and I just cut some little angles, and it makes it easier to cut across here if you have little angles in the front too. So a little angle here. Let's cut like that. And it is good to have these exactly the same. It makes it easier when you're cutting across here. So you can see I cut that off here. We're going to go ahead. I don't usually do this. I usually eyeball it, but I want it exact on this. So I'm going to take this and put it over here. And use that as my little template to cut this angle. Okay, so those should be exactly the same. So now, see how simple this is? I'm going to fold this down. And you can do this with any paper bag. You know, so it's not just treat bags or you know, anything like that. Any little paper bag you have to cut it down, you can do this. If you want to have your little flap up here, or keep your little flap. Try to make sure that's straight, because you want it straight for when you cut it. I think it's straight. Okay. You could leave that if you wanted. You could leave it on there. But I'm going to cut it off. So this is the most difficult part, is trying to cut straight across here. That's why I'm kind of being a little picky on it. Trying to make sure my line is straight and I have a nice crease there. Then all I did, and maybe you have a better way of doing this. This is just the way I just did it just now, so that's why I'm showing you this. I'm just going to take it right here and cut along that fold. And it should come out straight. If your fold is straight, your cut should come out straight. So and you could use whatever, if you want to do it in a different way, where you use like a, you know, X-Acto knife or something. But there we go. I would say that's pretty straight enough for me. I think it looks straight. So there you go. That's how I did it. So now I have another one to put somewhere, maybe on a page. Like, you don't have to use it on inside of your cover. You can use it anywhere you want inside of a page. Or maybe you just want to have a little extra bag to include, or maybe for Happy Meal or something, and you don't want the bag to be quite so tall. You can cut it down like that. So I'm going to put that to the side, and now we're going to work. I'm going to put this out of my way too. I don't think I need that right now. My paper cutter. And I'll go ahead and do the back. So I'm wondering, yeah, that's the paper bag I just cut off. I just wanted to see how it looked. I think I like this better. I showed you this piece of crepe paper from my stash that I just, you know, it was a cutoff or something from last year. I think I got this in Happy Mail too, maybe. I don't remember having crepe paper that I bought, so I think I got it in Happy Mail. But I'm just cutting that line straight there. So I thought I'd go ahead and use this up. I think it looks really pretty, and it would be a nice little addition right here over this barcode. Kind of like using a piece of any kind of paper, scrapbook paper, whatever you want to use. But so I thought I'd put that right there. And then since this has a ghost on the top, you see the little ghost right here on the cover. I'm going to put this ghost right here. So I'm going to fold it where it's folded so I can see, because I'm going to need to cut off a little bit of the ghost. Like I'm going to put him over here so he covers up the whole little branding deal there. And then I'm going to need to cut a little bit of him off right here, which I think will be fine. And I think that'll be really cute and kind of bring, you know, the back into the front, or the front into the back with the little ghost. So let's glue this down here. And since this is a slick kind of surface, like that are on little golden books usually, I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac here to glue this down, and both pieces down. So let's do that. And while I'm gluing this, I want to mention that this is going to be also, when we do the front, I want to show you some trim I'm going to use, and I got it from Globleland.com. So this is one of my Globleland demonstrations, since I got the last few of items in products that I got from Globleland.com, you know, because I'm a demonstrator for them. I'm going to show you, use the Globleland, one of the Globleland trims on the front of this journal, and I think it's going to be so cute, and so I just going to think it's going to be adorable. And so yeah, I will have, just as a reminder, the website Globleland.com linked below, a coupon for you. Now let me make sure which way I want this. I could do it this way. Yeah, then I would only have to cut off this little tail that doesn't really belong there anyway. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so yeah, the website, I'm doing it this way. The website, the links to all the products that I got this past time, which I'm demonstrating one today, and I showed you all the other products in my unboxing, and a coupon code for you. So yeah, if you go and just check it out, even if you're not, you know, planning on buying anything, go ahead and go through my link so they know you came from my video, and that helps them let them know, and they'll let me demonstrate more products after that. And especially if you buy something, you know, they do have sales, but make sure you also use my coupon code. That is really cute. So we're going to cut that little tail off there. Let me cut it from this side so I can see it really well, exactly where I need to cut off. Okay, there we go. There you go. I think that's really cute. It's like when I kind of was trying it out before the video, and I thought it was so cute. And it's like he's saying goodbye. Like this one is saying hello, like come into my scary haunted carnival. And this one's saying goodbye, and see, it's smiling and it's happy now. It's not scary anymore. I just thought that was so cute. So there he is, all covered up, all that barcode and everything covered up. So I think that's pretty adorable. Okay, let's do the trim. So this is one of the trims, and I said in my unboxing, I got this specifically colored and everything specifically. I had Halloween in mind, if you can believe it. Flowers. I know you wouldn't maybe think of flowers for Halloween, but it's the color of the flowers, this green color. So I was, you know, I like this color. You know, I kind of like different color. I like the traditional colors for things like Christmas and Halloween, but I also like to add in a few different colors. Like for Halloween, I like purple and the green, and that's exactly what is on here. And if I can get this plastic off of here, we will use some of this trim. So let me get my scissors under here. Trying not to cut the flowers here, and but I keep catching the flowers. Here we go. I think. All right, there we go. Oh, I got it started anyway. Okay, now let's see if I can rip it off. There we go. Okay, well, yep, I got it. And this, oh, yeah, this has the sparkly glitter on it. If you remember when I showed it to you on my video, my unboxing video. I'm going to be using my Fabri-Tac, so I'll leave the lid off that. But I thought this would be cute right here. Because on, you know how, I mean, you could put some fabric here. But you know how when we make a new spine, we put fabric there. But I kind of miss that fabric because it adds, and then maybe you put a trim, or maybe you do or don't put a trim. It's whatever anybody wants to do. But I kind of miss having a little something there if I don't, when I do this kind of spine. So I thought this, something like this would be, you know, the perfect thing to add a little something there. So that's, you know, another reason I got this trim. And I love the little sparkle in it, so I seem to have trouble holding it down here to see what it's going to look like, but that is what it's going to look like. So cute, and of course it's got all the green in this cover, so it goes perfect. So let's cut, let's see, they've got a little half flower here. Let me bring that down. If I cut that off, then I'll have a whole flower on each end. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Cut right here. And cut right here. It's a little half flower. I'll save it. I won't throw that away. I can use that somewhere. Okay, and then I'm going to add the glue onto here, onto the back of these flowers. Some Fabri-Tac again. Put a little stream right down the middle first. But I do want these are not thick at all, so they won't add any bulk to if you put them on the inside. They're pretty thin. They're not like appliques or anything like a, you know, embroidered. They're just kind of like paper flowers. So I kind of want these all glued down, all the little petals as much as possible, because I don't want them to get messed up. You know what I mean? If you're picking up the journal over here and you're touching the edge, you don't want these to get messed up. So I'm going to try to get them all glued down as much as I can. I moved that over so it's not, I keep forgetting how much glare the shiny books cause in the camera. So yeah, let's get all the little petals glued down. Trying to anyway. Okay, let me put a little bit more in here. Okay, that should do it. And we're just going to put it on the edge here. Kind of like right inside the edge, about right there. We're not really covering up anything. Not too much anyway. Now, I got it on there. Let me make sure it's going to pull it up a little bit here. Okay, it's completely top to bottom, just where it should be, I think. Okay, now I'm going to pat down all these little petals. Make sure they're all glued down. Okay. Yeah, they look, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but I can tell even here, like I can feel each one too. They're all nice and flat. If there is one with anything sticking up, I could go back. But they're all nice and flat. I want to feel it right now while the glue is drying. So if I need to pat it down some more, I can. Well, I can press it down into the glue before it dries. Okay, so they're all nice and flat, all those little petals. And I love that, what it added here to the cover. So cute. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the, well, are we going to do the same thing on the back? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it out and see what it looks like. I don't want to cover up my ghost, but let's see if we want to add some to the back. We could do something like that. That's cute. Or we could do this. Let me just look at this again, see if I'm covering up my ghost too much. I don't, I kind of am, I don't think I really am covering up the ghost too much. What do you think? I mean, I am covering up his arm here, but I think it just, I'm not sure. I think I like it. Let me try this one more time. I didn't try it. I mean, I, of course, didn't have this glued down before the video, so I couldn't try it before the video. Little piece of glue there. Okay. I mean, that would look cute too, but I think it looks cuter here. It just adds so much. You know what I mean? It really adds a lot. And I could put it as close to the side as I can without the petals going over. So yeah, I think, how would it be if I did it to, see, it wouldn't look right if I started like up here or something. I don't think. Let me try it. See, I think it needs to go all the way down. I just think it would look, well, actually it would look okay like that, wouldn't it? It would actually look okay like that, so I didn't cover up any of the ghost. Yeah, I didn't think it would, but now that I'm trying it out, it actually does look okay. Huh. Okay, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to do it. It does look good. Okay, so here's where the flowers end, so I don't have to cut half a flower. We'll just put this whole piece on there, and that's how we'll do it. Okay. You never know until you try it out sometimes what you're going to do, right? Let's do this one. Same way. I'm trying to put a thin line down the middle, then go back and get the petals. So, worked out on the front, so let's try to do the same thing. It's kind of like a little bit of a delicate process. I don't want to get glue everywhere. When I pick this up and try to put it down on the book, but I want to have enough glue on here to glue down all these petals. I have a string here or something. It's getting in my way. Let me pick it up for a second. Get off, get off, get off. Let me get this string off of here. It's kind of messing me up. Okay, I got it. Oh, no. Here it is. It was a dried string. Like a dried string of glue. It wasn't even wet. Okay. Hope I'm not getting too much on here now, but I think we're good. Okay. You can see how careful I'm being, right? Okay, now this is going to go here. Top right near the edge, again, still, but not over the edge. I'm getting these flowers over here on the edge, or the petals down first, kind of, so I can see where it needs to be. Okay, it's right at the top. I don't want that petal to go near the edge, over the edge either, just right at the edge. They're really neat little flowers. They almost look like sewn, like appliqued, because of the way they're shaped in a little loop. They almost look like embroidery, but they're actually just paper flowers. I believe they're paper. Really cool little flowers. And they have the green, then they have little, like darker green polka dots, and then they have the little glittery part. Very cool. I'm so glad I got them. I don't know if I knew how cool, and like if you look at the listing, I don't know if you can really see how cool they are until you see them in person. Okay, now I'm going to feel them and make sure they're all flat. It's a process. Okay, I like it. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't cover up the ghost. Okay, it worked out. Yay. Okay, so this is it for today. I didn't take a lot of time, did it? I thought that would take longer, but I think you won't mind if this video ends a little shorter than I thought it would. But I just love how the green ties in all the green from this cover and adds such a nice little decoration over here. And then there's the back. Covered up the barcode and added our little flowers. And then inside with our treat bag pockets. Super cute. So now it's time to get some pages together. So next video we'll either get pages together, or I'll already have the pages together and I'll have them sewn in here. And then we'll go from there with some decorating. We'll see. And I will see you in my next video. So have a great day and I'll see you then.